So we're going to focus on combinations in this video, and we're going to focus on multiple situations, including solving just one small group or solving for multiple groups that create a larger group together. So the situation we have is a track team needs to select 3 men and 3 women to run in the upcoming track meet. If there are 5 men to choose from and there are 6 women to choose from, how many possible groups of 3 men could be selected? Now, if you want to pause and give this a try, I encourage you to do so. The number of possible groups, if you watch the first video, is going to look like this. It's going to look like the permutation of 5 people into 3 spots, but then we divide by 3 factorial to make it smaller and turn it into a group. And 3 factorial is equal to 3 times 2 times 1, so that'll cancel out 3 here, 3 here. The 2 versus the 4 leaves us with just a 2, and I get 5 times 2, which gives me a total of 10 for the number of groups of men. Now we do the same thing for women. So if you want to pause and give this a try, I encourage you to do so right now. The number of groups of women is going to be very similar. It's going to be 3 spots, 6, 5, 4. That would give us the permutation, so we need to divide by 3 factorial, which is the number of spots factorial, to give us a new total, which is, this is equal to 6, so that's going to cancel there, which gives us 20 out for the number of groups of women that we could create in 3 spots with 6 women to choose from. Now, how many possible groups of 6 of exactly 3 men and 3 women could be selected? Well, I want you to imagine this. We have 10 groups of men, right? So we have 10 groups of men. I'm going to just start labeling A, B, C, D, blah, blah, blah. And each of those groups of men could be paired with any of these 20 groups of women to create one super group. So the first group of men could be paired with any of these 20 groups of women. And that means for this one, there's 20 possible total groups of this group of men plus a group of women. And we could do this for the same process for each of these 10 groups of men, which is going to give us 10 times 20 as a solution, which means there's 200 total groups of exactly 3 men and 3 women, choosing from 6 women and 5 men. So the way to break these down, you can't treat it as just being one large group of 6. Because if you said there's 6 spots and there's, say, 11 people to choose from, you're not including the rule where we need to select exactly 3 men and 3 women. And so in order to incorporate that rule, we have to treat them as 2 separate groups and then multiply their result. Anytime you see the word "and" in combinatorics, and generally just in probability, that word means multiply. And the word "or" typically means add. So if they asked how many groups of 3 men or 3 women, it would actually be 20 plus 10. You either have a group of 3 men, there's 10 of those, or a group of 3 women, there's 20 of those. Not a combination of the two, and so that would be a total of 30, but in this example, 200 is our answer.